So, good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss flocculation and sedimentation, so which is the major unit process in the water treatment system, and let us discuss briefly, right? So, these processes are used to separate the suspended solid portions from the water. So, before that, we discussed about the screens, which is the first unit operation in the water supply system. So, in that screens, the large particles like waste, like papers, and then cigarette bits, bottles, and then waste plants and leaves. So, all those things which comes with the water are removed with the help of the screens. And in this, next comes to that flocculation and sedimentation. So, in this process is used to separate the suspended solid portions from the water. So, you are all clearly know about what is by suspended solids. So, these processes used to remove the suspended solids from the water. So, the suspended particles may vary considerably in the sources and the composition, charge, particle size, shape, and the density. So, let us clearly understand with the help of these diagrams. So, what is meant by flocculation and what is meant by sedimentation. So, the first one is the stable system. In this, the suspended particles are tried to settle at the bottom of the sedimentation tank, right? So, let us first see about what is sedimentation. So, all the suspended particles with the help of the gravity, it tries to settle at the bottom. So, here due to the flocculations, it formed as a single particles, and it will take some more time to settle at the bottom. So, here we will made a coagulation process. So, coagulation is nothing but we are adding some chemical agents to increase the weight of that suspended particles, right? So, the coagulation agents may be, the coagulant agent may be of two types. One is natural coagulant and another one is the chemical coagulant. So, normally the chemical coagulant alum is used for the coagulation method. So, when we are adding this coagulation, it will coalesces and it will formed as a big suspended particle, and it will easily settle at the bottom of the sedimentation tank. Let me explain with this diagram very clearly, right? So, let us see this picture. So, when the water where the water having suspended particles are come into that sedimentation tank, in that flocculation portion, while we are adding the coagulation in it, so always the coagulant particles having the positive charge and the suspended solids are having the negative charge. When we all know that the opposite charges get attracted each other. So, when these positive and negative charges attract each other, it will form as a big blocks, and it will be easily agglomerated and settled easily at the bottom. So, this type of particles is called as the agglomerated particles in the flocculation process. Okay.